Friday Night Blitz. Let's go ahead and talk about a couple of games we saw tonight. Let's start out with our game of the week that was over in East Texas. Wascom Elysian Fields. Jory, you were out there for the whole game. What did you see from this one?
Yeah, so obviously coming out, Elysian Fields came out very strong. They scored the first 2 touchdowns in the game. The one off of the fumble recovery, the 75 yards back for that second touchdown was huge for them. But Wascom proving to be a solid team running-wise. We know that from them, but they proved that as well tonight. Now, after Wascom scored their second touchdown to go up by 1 point before the half, there was 6 turnovers committed between these two teams, which is just...
Was it the rain?
No, it hadn't started raining yet before the half.
Oh,
so
wow.
it was absolutely crazy. I mean, there were fumbles, there was interceptions. We seriously were trying to keep track of how many had happened because it was going back and forth so much. But
we did that by ourselves last night.
So yeah, second half the rain started to come down, and this game was very competitive all the way up until the end. Elysian Fields, 2 points away, a couple plays away from trying to come back. So very competitive game, as again in a rivalry, and impressive tonight with that tough weather break.
I think they missed the block
in the back
on that one.
He got hammered.
I think Elysian Fields will take the way it turned out, still getting the turnover on that one. This one probably ended up deciding the district title in that one. Wascom, though, we'll see what plays out the last couple of weeks, but Wascom now in the driver's seat, 4-0 in the district.
Speaking of the driver's seat,
Green Oaks taking on Loyola. Green Oaks in overtime, going for 2, getting the win. They are now 1-0 in district play.
Let's talk to this guy about that a little bit. Get a chance to win the game, or tie the game or win the game. You go for 2. You guys did it earlier in the year.
Yeah,
what goes into that decision?
Well, for us, it was a couple things. One is we felt like Northwood was probably consistently a better team than we were at that point, and felt like we had them on their heels. We just scored a bunch of points, back to back to back, and so we felt like that was if we went to overtime, that was going to give them a chance to regroup. We felt like our defense had been on the field so much, it just wasn't a good call for us. So I think a lot of times, say if you're on the road, you go for 2 in the win, whatever it is. I think it's more of a gut feeling at that time and kind of what your kids are doing. Do you have a play call you like a lot? Obviously, Green Oaks did here tonight. They felt like they had a chance to win it and felt like that was their best option. And I think here's the thing. We walked with that Northwood game, and our kids knew at that point. I believed in them. Our coaching staff believed in them, and I took a lot of confidence from that going forward.